Hello, this is Marishi here, my channel to look at. I'm using my Tarot Illuminati deck this week, and we have got 5 cards on the table. The first card is a Sun card. We have got the Ace of Swords. Center of the reading is 4 of Pentacles. We've got a Hierophant in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and behind the deck is the Hermit. Again, is a Hermit. And I also see 4 of Wands in reverse. Anyways, that makes sense with the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant is something which is very formal, okay, which is official, okay, things which has been done from generation to generation. It is like a church, a court, hospital, anything which is a foundation, okay, things. You go to a courthouse to make your marriage official. You go to a church to get married, okay, under the pope, under the priest, not the pope, okay. So yeah, you do the same at the temples, mosque, okay. So it is from generations to generation. It has been something which has been followed, okay. It is traditional. It is a tradition which has been followed, okay. Yeah. This card is all about conservative, okay, but yet it is in reverse. Even if you look at into the olden times, divorce is something which is not entertained, okay. Queen Elizabeth couldn't divorce her husband, Philip. They are married but they're separated, if I'm right, okay. So yeah, only recently divorce was approved, okay, but yet it is going against the traditions, okay. So I see something collapsing, something which is not working with the Chariot card in reverse. Something which is, Chariot is like moving forward, something which has come to a halt, okay. Some traditions or something which was official which has come to a complete halt. It is not working anymore, but I see some of your Leo out there is still hanging on to whatever is left, okay, holding on to it with dear life. That's what I see with this, okay. Something which is not working and you know exactly what it is, okay. You know, not exactly what is it, you know it is not working, okay. It is very clear, bright as a day, okay, bright as a sun. It is on your face, yet even though you know whatever the foundation you have built up, it has collapsed, okay, it is not moving forward, okay. It is so clear to you, yet I see you holding on to it, not letting go, not letting go, which has already collapsed, okay. It is simply for the heck of it, you're holding on to it. Although you're very clear, okay, with these 2 cards, it is like this is about all about your clarity, like your thoughts, okay. So in your head also, it is very clear with the sun card. It is so bright in there, you know exactly, okay, you know exactly you're holding on to something which is over, which has collapsed, okay, which you know is not going to move forward. With these 2 cards, at the end of the reading, these 2 cards talking about the clarity you already have regards to your situation, yet I see you holding on to it, okay, with dear life. You are not going to let anything slip. Even though it's slipping, it's almost like, if you look at this card, it's like you're trying to hold the pentacles, whatever bits and pieces is there, okay, bits and pieces is there which you can save. You're almost holding it with everything you got, even with the feet, even if the pentacles is rolling away, you're trying to hold it. Sorry, okay, stop vibrating, okay, you're holding it with every feet, leg, fingers, everything, okay. You're literally juggling with everything, okay. Even on the head of this person there is 1 pentacle, okay. It's just not whatever you can grasp with your hands, everything what you can do, how to stop it from falling apart, you're going to do it. That desperate. It's almost like you're looking into how, with the Hermit card, it is like you're looking into the darkness. How did it come to this situation? How did it come to this Hierophant in reverse? How did it all fall apart? Now you're looking back into the past. What has happened? Which has led to this? Which has led to this complete halt? Okay? Things not moving forward. Why? This is what the theme of the reading. Okay? Behind the deck is the Hermit. It's like you looking, what went wrong? Can I save it? You're still stalling the process, okay, of completely letting go, because you are trying to see where things have gone wrong. Okay? When you look, again, when you look at it, again, the story continues. When you look into what you have been doing, Seven of Swords in reverse comes through. Okay? If this is a card, it's like people doing things behind the back, sneaking away in the night, doing things without. If you look at this person, he's literally looking behind his shoulder. He doesn't want to be caught. Okay, he doesn't want anybody to know. He's sneaking out. He's stealing some stuff. Okay, there's 2 left behind, but he has 5 swords in his hand. Yeah, he's literally doing something illegal, like something which he cannot justify. Okay, yet he's doing it and doesn't want to be caught. So when you look behind, okay, you see, oh, just a second, let me correct myself because something came through. Okay, why did it come to this? Clarity for somebody. I might be speaking to the cross watcher or the Leo people. Why it has come to an end? Why did things come to a complete halt? Because something has come to light. What was it? Somebody found out when this person, okay, looked into what is going on behind their back. They found out somebody is doing things behind them without their knowledge, something which they wouldn't approve of. This came into light. This came into light. Okay, they came to know about the truth, what is going behind the back. It is not hidden anymore. It is in reverse. Things came into light for them when they tried to look into the situation. That is why things came to an end. Yeah, so 2 sides of the story. One person is trying to hold on to shit, okay, which is already collapsed. The other side is talking about people finding out stuff which was going on behind the back, and that is a reason why they realized it is not working anymore. And I also want to say, for some time these people just held on to the information they had, okay, with the Ace of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. They held on to it. They realized it is not going to work. Okay, they just kept it to themselves, not even letting the other person know that they came to know about what is going on. Okay, that is also coming through. They held on to the information without, blurting out that they know what's going on. They know what's going on behind the back. They know it's not going to work anymore. Things are not going to work yet they're holding on to it. With the Princess of Pentacles, yet there is a small hope. Okay, one of you have the small hope of starting over again with something which has already collapsed. Okay, trying to resurrect something which has already collapsed. Okay, 5 swords, but yet you're the only person who is going to work towards because you're the only person who's holding on to this, whatever is left out of this relationship or whatever it is. You are the only person who's holding on to it. And I see this is like a one-man show. Everybody else has left the scene. Okay, you're fighting it alone. Two of Pentacles, it's almost like you know, the balls are dropped. You cannot juggle the situation anymore. You cannot juggle the situation anymore because you realize it's over. You might be dealing with the Capricorn energy. Some of you Leos out there might be dealing with the Capricorn. Or Taurus. Actually, everybody is here. A Cancerian as well. Oh, sorry. For me, the Hierophant is a Taurian. Yeah. Okay. A Cancerian, a Taurian, a Capricorn, maybe a Virgo. Okay, anybody. Anybody. Because almost everybody is out here. Okay, so it's like the reason why you're still holding on to it, although everything is over, it's almost like a dead end, yet you are unable to break away from the chains which you're holding on to this person. It's like, as I said, it's a one-man show. The other person is like, yes, sneaked away in the night, he or she, okay? Not being gender specific, you know how the rating works, okay? However the story fits, just flip your characters. So it's like one of you is having issues with completely cutting the cord. Breaking the chains is a little difficult because you have been dependent on this person for quite too long that it's getting difficult for you to just let go. That is why the energy between you is, between this situation, okay, the center of the reading is still holding on to it with your dear life because you don't know how to go forward. It might be you have been in this with this person for quite too long that you were comfortable. Okay, now it's like you feel a little lost if you have to separate from this person. You do not have to move forward. Okay, there is a toxicity about this dependent relationship. Okay, I think I'll stop here. Okay, I do see things falling apart. Okay. What's the time? 13 minutes. Okay, let's see what is this Four of Pentacles about. Page of Cups. What else? Ooh. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make it work, even though it's a dead end. Somebody really is trying to hold on to this so badly because they feel lost. They don't know how to move forward from this. Like if they separate ways, they feel they are going to be alone. So they want to try and make it work, even if it is starting small with a Page of Cups. It's like offering some kind of a compromise. It's like an immature offer. Something not big. Even this person is unsure how is this going to work. After finding out all this, how are we going to make it work? That is going on, okay? Yet you're holding on to it. You are willing to compromise somehow to start over again, because with the Knight of Pentacles, it is slow, okay? It is going to take you time. Even if you offer this compromise to make it work, it is going to be a very, very slow process. This is the slowest card in this deck. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, lazy horse, but you can expect this person to reach the destination. The horse will reach the destination even if it takes 4 years. It's not going to be quick. Yeah, so that is also coming true. So it's like Four of Pentacles, you are holding on to this broken, collapsed, over situation. Okay, it's like a completely dead situation, yet you want to resurrect it somehow, maybe because of your own convenience. You're scared to go out there and start over again. Start new is something which you're scared. That's why you are. Okay, what else? There is unsurety about these two cards which came out. Not knowing, even if you offer some kind of some kind of a start over, you don't know how to get through it. Okay, what else, please? You are holding on. I told you, this is because for your own convenience you're doing it. It is not because out of love. The love has drained out. This is like a compromising situation where you are, for the convenience of both, you're trying to make it work, not because of love. Okay, the love has drained out with whatever you found out. Okay, with whatever you found out about this person, the reason why it has come to a complete halt, yet you're trying to make it out. Okay, make it work, because it's almost like giving a chance to somebody because you don't want to get into the drama of making it messy. You're just going to live through it, live through it. It's like living in the same house as roommates. It's not like husband wife, it's like roommates, just paying the rent and living it through. Okay, because there is the love between the two of you has drained out. Okay, can you tell me more, please? Yes, again it shows me it's like an illusion. Even if you're thinking you can hold on to this after finding out, okay, I told you there is an uncertainty about even this offer. You're clinging on to it with your life because of your own convenience. You are offering something which you're unsure of because you don't know whether you can keep up your word to make it work, because it's difficult to unsee things. Okay, if you are thinking about living together without any emotion for each other and just for the sake of it, just for the heck of it, you're mistaken. Okay, it shows me there is no love anymore, and if you are still planning to go ahead with it, okay, thinking it will work, you're pretty much under some kind of an illusion. Okay, you're not seeing things through. A little delusional right now. Okay, it's again Queen of Swords and Strength card. It's like you're trying to for me this card is all about pride. Okay, even with the Queen of Swords, it's like you thinking practically. You think you're thinking practically in this situation, thinking what is best for everybody around you, trying to smooth things out. Okay, trying to smooth things out and what is best for you too. I told you there is this energy about the fear of starting over again. Okay, the fear of starting over from ground zero. You might have reached a level, a phase in your life which is like level 5. Okay, you might have had children or something of that sort. You might have crossed so much thresholds. Now if you divorce or separate and you go back to ground zero and start over again, okay, date, find a person, get married, blah blah. That's too much headache. That's the way your energy is coming out, whoever I'm reading it for. It could be the cross watcher as well. It's like the pain of going through. Okay, this is for somebody out there. Okay, you're more concerned about the pain of starting over again. You might rather prefer to take the easy shortcut by compromising the situation and living with each other, bearing each other, seeing his face or her face every day, even after what they did to you. Okay, you think it's going to work out, but do you really think? I don't think so. It is so toxic. Okay, you are under the illusion that you can make it work, you can smooth things out, but you are under some kind of an illusion. My friend, it is over. You need to move on. With the Death card, this is a transition. You need to. It is over. Just put it in there. If this is your story and you're thinking just like what I said, then my friend, you're mistaken. Okay, it is clear as daylight to you that it is over. Okay, it is telling me it is over. You need to move on, put everything in the past. Okay, that card is like moving on into the sun. Okay, into this path, leaving everything which is like a burden, which is toxic. Leave everything in the past and start over again. I think I might have conveyed whatever you needed to hear. Let's give you another clarifier. It's almost the same thing. Okay, let's see the Hierophant and the Chariot. What do you want to tell about these two cards? Nine of Cups. Things didn't work out the way you wanted, what you wished for, because you didn't get what you wanted, okay? I see there is no compromise in this situation. I don't know how you're even thinking you can actually make it work. It's like a little laughable right now. I'm not going to laugh on your face, but Hierophant the Chariot. What do you want to tell me about this? See, Fool in reverse. What else? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This is telling me don't be a fool. Okay. This is like a fool card who can jump off the cliff, not thinking about the consequences. Okay. In reverse, it is talking about be very calculative about what needs to be done. Okay. Take your next step very carefully. Okay. You need to watch your step with this card. Okay. Invest your brain into what is your next move. If something is not working, okay, then it is not working. Okay, you need to let go. With this card in reverse, this is like defending something. Be whatsoever I am going to be in this relationship and make it work, blah blah blah. No, this card is in reverse. You need to let your guards down. Okay, it doesn't matter what people say, what people think. Fuck them. You don't have to bother about them. Okay, it's your life. Okay, you know you need to move forward, but you know how to go about it. You need to think it through. With the Ace of Pentacles, look out there. Okay, this is like being very much like watching over your shoulder. Yeah, what will happen next? What will happen next? Okay, you need to go behind something which is out there. Okay, Something will be offered to you. Go behind that. Be very calculated. Don't keep looking behind and thinking about saving things which is already disrupted. Okay? Don't let your guards down. Let your guards down. People knowing about what has happened, it is not your mistake. Don't even bother. Hmm? Calculate your next move. How to go about this situation. Okay? How to go about this situation. Not being stuck in the situation is not your solution. Okay? I told you, in the center of the reading, your thought process is like, let's compromise, let's just be how it, just let it be, let's live the life out. No, that's very toxic. Just because you're concerned about everybody around you, thinking, oh, this happened to you, oh, that's so sad. Well, it happens to most of them. You can't help it. Doesn't mean for everybody out there you have to, compromise your life and happiness. No. Seeing a partner who might have cheated on you every morning is pretty toxic. Even for the people surrounding you, even for your own well-being, it is not a great energy to be around. You need to let go. I would say, don't think about the people around you in the sense like, what will people think about you? I see that with this card also confirms the same. You need not worry about what is going to, what people are talking behind your back. Screw them. Yeah, you need to make a decision regards to this. Okay, you need to make and the decision is something which is a judgment. Okay, judgment, if you look at this, okay, the thought which came out to me is making it public once and for all. Okay, if you think it is over, okay, if you think it is something which cannot be saved, it is over, you need not hold on to it by yourself. Your advice from me is make it public. If you look at this, the angel is having a trumpet, okay, and everybody down there, okay, so you make it vocal. Okay, you make it vocal, just publish it. Maybe if it's Facebook, you don't have to go to everybody and knock the door and say hello, I'm separating from it. No, just put it out there on Facebook, single, and that's it. People, whoever is concerned will call you and ask what's going on, blah blah blah. It's just a matter of 1 week and it's over. It's over. Nobody is going to care. It's an old chapter. It's history. Nobody is going to care about what's going on in your life anymore. But when you keep it to yourself, you're going to suffocate yourself, and even the people will be talking, murmuring, whispering. It's all a little too much to bear, and you are always anticipating whether did they know. But when you put it out there, then obviously people will know. You don't have to think about whether they know or not. It's not important, yeah, whether they know or not. Okay, single. This is like your energy is like, even if you're single, you're like, oh my god, like, it's like you're not happy being single, kind of. That is what you're looking. Your reading is all about image, your reputation, your image. How do people perceive you? What would they think about you when they realize, you guys have split up? That is the energy which is coming out of your reading. My advice through this reading is, that is not your priority right now. Your priority is keeping you happy. Okay? I think I'll stop there. Yes, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Okay, that's it for now. This is Marishi, you're watching Loka. Until next week, bye.